Imagine a book, long hidden, suppressed, and banned, containing secrets so profound it could rewrite the history of the world as we know it. A book that the ancient world once revered, yet modern authorities tried to erase. What secrets does it hold? Why was it deemed too dangerous for public knowledge? Today, we unravel the mysterious tale of the Book of Jasher, an ancient manuscript that was once so powerful it was silenced for centuries. Join me as we delve into forbidden knowledge and uncover the truth about why the Book of Jasher was banned. But before we dive in, if this is your first time of checking out the channel, please subscribe, like, and share our videos to spread the hidden truth with others. To understand why the Book of Jasher was banned, we must first take a journey back in time, long before modern censorship and the age of information. We're going to a time when ancient civilizations had knowledge that we are only now beginning to understand. The Book of Jasher is mentioned twice in the Bible, once in Joshua and once in 2 Samuel. Yet, for most of history, it was nearly impossible to find until one day it reappeared. In the late 16th century, a rare manuscript of the Book of Jasher was discovered in Europe. This ancient text, said to have been written during the time of the biblical patriarchs, seemed to be a key to unlocking the secrets of the ancient world. It contains stories of the Bible, tales of Adam, Noah, Abraham, and even King David, filled with new details, more vivid descriptions, and powerful lessons not found in the traditional scriptures. But there was something more, something that made powerful authorities shake in fear. The book was not only an ancient chronicle, but a cryptic treasure trove of forbidden knowledge, wisdom that seemed to threaten the established narrative. And with its emergence came a concerted effort to suppress it. So, what was it about the Book of Jasher that made it so dangerous? Why did religious leaders, kings, and governments try to bury it? Let's break it down. The Book of Jasher is filled with surprising details that could challenge everything we thought we knew about the Bible. For example, it provides additional stories about famous biblical characters that go far beyond what we read in the traditional scriptures. Take Noah, for example. The Book of Jasher tells us that Noah was a wise and powerful leader, far beyond the image of a simple ark builder. He had a deep understanding of the world, of the heavens, and even the spiritual forces that influenced it. The flood itself? The Book of Jasher expands on the catastrophic nature of the event, telling us of the horrifying chaos that erupted as the floodwaters consumed the earth. But it also speaks of the mysterious ways in which Noah interacted with divine beings who had a significant role in humanity's fate. But it's not just a flood story. The Book of Jasher also dives into the lives of figures like Abraham, whose radical faith led him to defy his own king, and the sons of God, the Nephilim, who were said to have been giants and mighty warriors involved in a great war against the children of men. These giants and their mysterious origins, they've puzzled scholars and theologians for centuries. And the Book of Jasher gives us a chilling glimpse into their destructive power, how they sowed chaos and violence upon the earth. But it's the story of Joshua, mentioned in the Book of Jasher, that links this mysterious text directly to the Bible and connects it to the heart of the suppression. The Book of Jasher provides further insight into Joshua's military conquests and his unwavering faith in God. It's here that the book unveils a fascinating and deeply troubling detail. According to Jasher, Joshua's victory at the Battle of Jericho was not solely a divine miracle, but a carefully planned strategy influenced by spiritual forces, hidden knowledge, and even the manipulation of natural elements. This kind of detail, which goes beyond the simple idea of God's intervention, raises serious questions. What if the battle was more than a divine intervention? What if the Book of Jasher was revealing deeper truths, hidden forces and secret knowledge that, if fully understood, could alter the way we view not just history, but the very nature of divine power? Why would such knowledge be suppressed? Why would this book be condemned? The answer lies in control, the control over knowledge, faith, and history. By the time the Book of Jasher was rediscovered, centuries had passed, and religious leaders were eager to preserve the established narrative of the Bible. They feared what the Book of Jasher revealed, that there were deeper, darker truths about the ancient world, truths that threatened their authority, their power over the masses. Many believe the Book of Jasher was banned because it exposed the true nature of spiritual warfare, the interactions between angels and men, and the hidden influences that shaped the course of history. These stories didn't just challenge the church. They defied the very narrative of creation, rebellion, and redemption that the church had built for centuries. While the Book of Jasher contains radical insights into well-known biblical events, its most controversial element lies in its description of the sons of God, the Nephilim, who are mentioned in the Bible in Genesis 6. The Book of Jasher elaborates on these beings, claiming they were mighty and powerful creatures who interacted with mankind in ways that drastically altered the course of history. These giants are said to have caused great corruption, violence, and chaos upon the earth. They were not merely myths or legends. According to the Book of Jasher, their very existence was proof of a hidden war between divine beings and humanity, an ancient war that reached the very core of the human race. But in the eyes of religious authorities, these revelations were too dangerous. The idea that angels could have taken human wives, or that these sons of God created monstrous offspring, was too much of a departure from traditional teachings. If the Book of Jasher were allowed to stand, it would undermine the foundational doctrines that held power structures in place for centuries. As time passed, copies of the Book of Jasher were systematically destroyed. Church leaders, fearing the impact it could have on their teachings, banned it outright. Books were burned, scrolls were buried, and entire chapters of history were wiped from existence. As the centuries passed, the Book of Jasher slipped deeper into the shadows of history, almost lost to the ages. In the early 1800s, a manuscript resurfaced in Europe, and it was published again, but the questions remained: was this the original? Or was it another attempt to obscure the true text? Was the world finally ready for its revelations? Or had the book's secrets been buried too deeply? The existence of the Book of Jasher was barely acknowledged by historians and theologians, but those who dared to study it began to notice patterns, fragments of truth scattered throughout history, hidden in plain sight. But even as its presence was felt, the book was not universally embraced. Some saw it as a tool to illuminate the mysteries of the ancient world, while others saw it as a threat to the religious narratives they had built their lives upon. Today, the Book of Jasher still carries a sense of mystery and intrigue. Some believe it holds the key to understanding the ancient world and the hidden mysteries of our existence. Others still regard it as too dangerous to explore, a relic best left in the shadows. But one thing is certain: the Book of Jasher wasn't just banned because of what it said, it was banned because of what it could reveal. So, what are we really afraid of? Is the Book of Jasher the key to understanding a hidden truth? Or is it a forbidden knowledge too great for us to handle? Is this book the key to unlocking the ancient world's deepest secrets? Or are we not yet ready for its revelations? Take a moment to consider. What if the Book of Jasher holds the answers to the mysteries we've been searching for? The answers to our creation, our destiny, and the cosmic battle that's been unfolding for millennia? The secrets of the ancient world might still be locked away, waiting for us to uncover them. Thank you for joining me in exploring the forbidden knowledge of the Book of Jasher. If you enjoyed this deep dive into hidden history, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more eye-opening stories that challenge everything we think we know. And remember, some knowledge is too powerful to ignore.